Well, good morning.
I've been looking for a place that I'd rather be.
I left my job, my boss, my car, and my home.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in.
Okay. I couldn't quite figure out what vibe I wanted to go with this morning. Haven't done a morning stream. Lo-fi hip-hop just didn't seem like the right move. But maybe 80s synthwave is where it's at today. It's also normally a late night vibe. But we deal with what we got. I also quite haven't figured out all of the copyright, no copyright type stuff going on as far as the music goes. So, anyway, where were we? We were looking at the RAM here. And we found one of the... get in here. Come on. Come on. Yeah. You got that? Yeah. We found one of the RAM pins were not attached. After we spent a long time trying to resecure some of the pins on the CPU. Now, I still have to go through and make sure all of those connections are cleaned and working. But before we do that, we're gonna make another mess by adding some more flux. Oh yeah, my solder iron is not on right now, so that's why I'm just kind of tip-tapping everywhere. But, yeah, so we got to make sure that we fix this one up. And in order to do that, we're going to want some solder. Surprise. And we're going to want to drag that along. Now, I don't like the angle of this because of where... Ah! Look at that! That's not good. Get in there, you. Alright, anyway. This is the way I want to go. So let's readjust all of these. Now, this is only a short stream. I've got some things going on today. Gonna be seeing a movie. Gonna be going to a concert. So we're just gonna try and fix the things that we can fix. And if we can't fix them here and now, we deal with it another day. Okay. What do I need? I'm gonna need some flux. So let's go ahead and use this flux pen in order to go ahead and get a little bit on right there. Nice. Go ahead and turn on my solder iron station. Let's go ahead and get this. Alright, we got this flux here. Give this a little dip. And we're also working with, we're likely going to be working with this solder wick. Nice. Didn't even need the wick. Let's give that a quick clean. Give it a quick test.
Fighting a war we could never win. Trying to flee the pain that's within. Still hanging on to moments lost. Try to carry on no matter the cost. But there's one thing that makes me come alive when you're by my side. Forget everything together with me when that weary table rolls. Play that movie, I want you to smile. Shut out all the worries, dream away for a while. The look you had in your eyes back then will pretend it's 85 again. Play that tape, make me feel like I'm home. Take me back again to see the look of that crow. The power of love is back on the screen, and we'll have 85 again. Play that movie, I want you to smile. Shut out all the worries, dream away for a while. The look you had in your eyes back then will pretend it's 85 again. Play that tape, make me feel like I'm home. Take me back again to see the look of that crow. The power of love is back on the screen, and we'll have 85 again.
Nice. Looks good. Of course, I said that last time, so let's go ahead and put it through the real test and see if the screen... that's loose too.
I'm sailing when I'm losing or I'm falling to the seas, 'cause I can row the boat. I'm calling you for help, but you won't come. You won't come.
Let's see if the screen will actually work.
Let's just buy a submarine and go rolling on the water cruise to the moon party. Really sacrifice a few for a safe ride home. Are you safe on your own? Did you swim all the way on your own where the water's so dark? Would it be too ashamed to admit that I am the one to save you from drowning? Far, far away, there's no way we can make it. I'll never take it since you said a rhyming necessity. We can never make it this way. I'm never ready as long as you close your mind away. And so what I ask, do this swim all the way on your own where the water's so dark? Would it be too ashamed to admit that I am the one to save you from drowning?
All right, here we go. Woo! Ah! Ah! I'm psyched. That's what all those guttural noises were. Ah! I'm stoked. Ah, I got it. Nice. Nice. All right. What time is it? 11 o'clock. Okay. Awesome. Oh, wow. I got solder coming through the other side of the board. We'll have to clean that. That's new. And cleaning we shall do. So, what's left on this build, you might be asking? I'm asking the same thing. let's think about it. So, we know for a fact that we have to clean. That's obvious. And we know that we still have to install the screen properly. So what does that entail? Well, the screen has 3 wires that I can solder down that will give me control with the L and R buttons and the select button, in addition to a little touchpad. Not a touchpad in the way that you think, but this right there. It's a sensor. I believe it's a heat sensor, and so when you touch it with your finger, it activates. And what does it activate? Well, the screen brightness, of course. Okay. So, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna hook this back up. We're gonna move the screen. Let's go ahead and put that back in the packaging. So we don't accidentally get any sort of solder or flux on there. And what we're gonna do is turn on the heat gun. We're gonna have it pointed away from everything, especially the camera, and especially anything dry like my walls. Wouldn't want to be applying heat like that. Now we're gonna get in here and heat up the solder, or not the solder. I've got the heat turned to 450 degrees, so we're not going to be hitting the solder. We're just going to be hitting all the flux. And you'll see it start to bubble up here pretty soon. There it goes. Now I'm going to turn the heat gun back off, have it pointed up as it starts to cool off again. Now why did we do that? Well, we're trying to get the solder or the flux out from underneath the boards. And it doesn't really impact anything. It's really just a cleanliness thing for myself. And yeah, makes it a little bit neater in the long run. Next up, cleanup. So, before I do that, I want you to get down in here and take a look. So what I'm doing, I've got the Q-tip here, and I'm going to be spinning it in this direction, that way. The top goes that way, the bottom goes under, like that. And I'm putting it right against the pins. And I'm spinning with the direction of the pin. Using my finger to apply a little pressure. And what this does is it tries to wick away any of the excess flux that might be stuck in between the pins. And it also gives us a pretty good measure as to whether or not there's solder just kind of sticking out. Because we are going with the grain, so to speak. And therefore, none of the cotton on the end of this Q-tip is going to get stuck. And if it did get stuck, you would see little hairs from the Q-tip on the board. And obviously we don't want that. Excellent. Now we go the opposite direction for the opposite side, of course. There we go. Now, obviously, I didn't solder this little diode that I'm finicking around with, but it's dirty. I don't like that. This side is probably pretty clean. It really did not get hit with a whole lot of additional flux or anything like that. All right. So now that we got that on, I want to show you something. Now that we got that on. This ribbon cable here. LR and select. LR and select. Huh. Kind of like that, maybe? Yep. So, what we're going to be doing here is we want to solder LR and select together. And for that, we have these 3 wires. Comes with the kit, very, very handy. And luckily, the wires are already stripped. Very nice. So let's go ahead and center that a little bit more for you. Let's go ahead and turn the soldering iron. Nope, not quite on yet. Let's change the tip. What tip do we need for this job? Thinking something that's a little flat on the head. So we were messing around with this one the other day. It's pretty pointed. Now I've got this one here, and you see that it's a little bit duller on the tip. And it's kind of like a flathead screwdriver. Ever so slightly resembling of a flathead screwdriver. And I think that's going to help us with the size of the pads that we're working with here. Being able to cover a little bit more than just a dot. So let's go ahead and swap those. It looks like this is the first time I've been using this tip here. So that's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to solder these wires to the board to start. And I know that what we're looking at is the side that will have the screen on it. The screen will be right here. And the wires are essentially going to go down, loop, and connect. And to be absolutely certain of this, let's reposition the screen real quick, not even going to adjust the camera. I just want to quickly look, see how the screen is going to look when it's all attached. And of course, we got to bend down. So the ribbon cable is going to look something like this, right? Comes in and attaches in the bail over here. And then it folds over. The beauty of the ribbon cable, folds over. Leaving us with this portion exposed on the back. Now, we flip it over again, take a quick peek at where those LR and selects are. You see that they're right there and right there. And so when they're folded down on top of each other, they are on this side and underneath that ribbon cable. So we need to think about how we want those to connect. Got it. The other important thing that we need to keep in mind too is this. Because this is what's going to house the board or the screen in the case. And so we need to make sure that this is placed accurately as well, in conjunction with the wires. But for now, all we're going to do is get these wired up. So let's go ahead and pull that in frame. And we got to be oh so careful. So, best way to do this is to pre-tin the pad. So let's go ahead and turn the solder iron back on now that we got the proper tip. We got the plan. And we got some coffee. We'll just go back to this one. Okay. Kind of got sick of listening to the same 10 songs on repeat. Beautiful. Off screen right now, I'm also going to do it on the ribbon cable. That needs some more flux on it. All right. Those are looking good to me. So now what we're going to do is these are going to loop around. go ahead and clean that up a little bit. While I'm at it, I actually want to do this too. Now, as I recall, there's a little bit... Oh no! Oh boy, the speaker broke. So look at that. Well, what are we gonna do about you? I suppose we should strip that wire a little bit. Crazy. Can't believe that happened. I'm just gonna take care of this off screen. Gosh, I hope I'm gonna have enough wire to work with. Oh, I am making a mess of this. Oh boy. All right. Tell you what. I could probably take the wires off of the board that we took the CPU and the RAM from. Let's give it a shot. Huh? Why not? That's what the board's here for now. It's a donor. And I'm gonna need a kidney. Well, you know what? You can't really see it right now, but that's fine with me. I am just trying to take care of this real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. Real simple. I'm not even gonna put the speaker on yet. Gonna keep it off. Keep these wires over here. The new speaker. The old speaker. And we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it here for today. I know that I have more or less just bounced from one problem to the next, but made a little bit of progress. It's close. Folks, we are close. But we are running out of TikToks. So, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. It's been a bit of a messy stream here today. That's okay. This was kind of a unplanned. You know what? I just can't let it go on like this. I gotta fix those two little things. It's gonna drive me nuts if I don't. I got a couple of minutes. Alright, that's not working. The trouble is, I just couldn't see. Goodness. Come on. There we go. Tricky little thing. Let's see if we can get the next one super quick. Good. Can we finish it? Can we finish the fix? I'm fixing to finish the fix. This one. We may be better off off doing it. Voila. All right. Now we're definitely done. I got places to be, but I'll be back. You know I can't stay away from you for too long, right? Anyway, let's do a quick little cleanup. Make sure that things are put away and turned off. All right, sayonara.